Welcome to Wednesday. I'm stealing Raoul's day today because tomorrow I'm in California right now, and tomorrow I'm going to the Comic Con. I'm at my parents' house. Pardon any background noise. So I won't be able to make a video tomorrow, and I didn't want to miss it again because I missed it last week, and I apologize for that. But we were on an airplane. And then when we got here, because of the time change, we just slept all day. So, anyways, uh, we're having a really good time. We're enjoying seeing everybody. It's been nice, and there's a lot of bittersweetness to it, uh, which is interesting because I think it has a little bit to do with this topic this week. And David, first of all, that's really beautiful what you did. It's really beautiful, and I'm proud of you. And um, yeah, I'm impressed. I think that's amazing. Now, as far as like Michael talking about uh, saving people or being in situations where people need your help and all that, I've been thinking about it today. Uh, about my opinions on that subject, and I think I don't know. It maybe it's just my own personal philosophy, but I think it has a lot to do with how much you're afraid of death. Like if you fear death, I think that it's harder to put yourself in situations where you're going to have to, where you could face death, whether it's your own or somebody else's. We spent a couple days in Los Angeles this week, and Sherry's grandfather is passing away. Uh, and and that it's difficult, it's painful to watch that. Um, but we all die. So when we're in situations where we have to put ourselves at risk or um, possibly get injured for helping somebody, I think that plays a big role in what our decisions or choices are and what our actions are going to be. Um, I know CPR. I, my CPR training card is expired, but I've taken it before, um, just in case. And plus, I used to be a preschool teacher, so I had to be CPR certified. But uh, I think because I've like personally dealt with a lot of death in my life, um, I'm not afraid of it. Like death, even though it may not seem like it can be really quite beautiful. There's a lot of similarities to when somebody passes to birth. When a child is born, because you're so vulnerable at the end, and there's a lot of tenderness and beauty that can occur during the process of passing away. I've been fortunate to be with both of my grandparents when they passed away. Uh, 6 years apart. They passed away separate times, but I was with both of them. It was a little more personal with my grandmother because it was I was older, and I was laying in bed with her and holding her when she when her life ended. Um, so I'm not afraid of it. I don't think death is ugly. I think it can be beautiful. And my heart has stopped, and I had to be resuscitated back. So I think if I was put in a situation where somebody needed me to do an action, my bangs are doing weird things. Just got out of the shower. I smell good though. Delicious. But I think if I was put in a situation, I probably really just jump right in and do it. Now, if it was like a violent situation where I knew I was going to get hurt, and like if my kids are with me, like I was thinking about that today. Like, okay, well, what if I was in a scenario where it was so like if you help out this person, you're putting yourself at risk of being hurt, and my kids are with me. Like that seemed the most vulnerable situation that I could make up. Like what would I do? And I honestly think I would tell my kids to look away, and I would do it. And I don't think it's a noble thing. I don't think it's has to do with the kind of person that I am, because I think in a lot of ways I could use a lot of improvement in who I am. I think it just is about not being afraid to die, because I'm not at all afraid to die. It doesn't scare me. I accept it. I understand it. But that's also because I've had my life saved numerous times because of being born with kidney disease and what's gone along with that. So I don't know if anybody who has hesitation or fear of assisting somebody in that type of critical moment. I don't think it shows the value of the person. I think um, that's it's a very normal thing to fear pain and death and, and anything that goes along with that. Um, I think that's why when people get older, when they become um, in their later years, they they're sometimes can be kinder and more like, neighborly in a way, because they've had so many experiences of loss, and so it kind of makes them wise. I mean, depending on how they take those lessons, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I think I would do whatever. I mean, I go crazy when I'm at the grocery store and somebody older can't reach something on the top shelf. It makes me go, I'll like run up and climb it and get it, because, well, and and I'm short, so I can't reach a lot of stuff anyways. Yeah. But uh, I don't know. Okay, I'm kind of babbling, and because it's a serious, sensitive topic, and we just left a situation where we had to say goodbye to somebody, um, and that was really hard. It was the first time the kids ever had to deal with death and dying, and it's painful. You have to kind of get them through it. You want it to be a positive experience for them as much as possible, so they can manage it when it happens again, because it's not something any of us can avoid. But okay, so on a lighter subject, we're having a really good time in California. It's been a blessing to see my family and Sherry's family, and I'm having my brother's staying with my parents while we're here too, and so we're having good time together. And I needed it. I needed it so bad because I've been really homesick. But today we're going to go climb the mountain that's behind my parents' house, and then we're going to go to that restaurant that they don't have in New Jersey, and I can't remember the name. So it sells fish tacos. I can't remember. And then tomorrow we go to Comic-Con, and Angelina Jolie is going to be there because she's promoting Salt. And when I'm done having sex with her, I'll tell her that you guys said hi. All right. See you next week. Take care. Bye.